Welcome everyone, Facebook friends. This is our weekly reading for July, what is the date? Where are we here? We're Sunday, July 19th. And this is a new moon week. We start the week on Monday, Moon Day, with a new moon in Cancer. This is the second new moon in Cancer of the month, which is rare. We've had a lot of astrological rarities happening in 2020 in general, and for sure this summer. Typically in a year we have 4 eclipses. This year we have 6. So it's definitely a year of massive transformation, transmutation. As you can see, it just almost seems like the spotlight is shining on humanity right now, and everything's being seen, right? And that goes for both sides of the polarity, right? We're seeing great potential in our soul growth and awakening to these powerful interior spaces of memory, recalling the wish, the dream of an awakened, free soul. And we're experiencing that individually, and we're experiencing that collectively, awakening to the freedom of the soul of humanity. And anything that is trapping it and enslaving it is coming to the fore, to the surface, to the front headlines of our streets, and to be worked through and to be liberated. So we have 2 cards that just popped out: Double Mission and Jump In. There's been a lot of calling to action in these cards recently. So as we're working with this new moon energy this week, this is the fertility time. I have the fertility Hawaiian goddess here behind me. It's actually a recent asteroid discovered. They've named it, I think it's like, starts with an H, and it's in the constellation Libra actually, which is I have a stellium of planets in Libra on my birth chart, but it is this it's a Hawaiian word that represents this goddess of fertility, and she births worlds through her hands and her eyes and her mouth and her body, and all of its different release points. She's an abundant, giving, life-giving energy. And so as we are exploring the energetics of this Cancer new moon, we want to really plant seeds, right? This is when the moon is dark, and in that darkness is when we plant our seeds of fertility, whether they're ideas, intentions, whatever we want to see germinate and flower and fruit in the future. We have to start with planting seeds. And once we plant those seeds, we have to water, we have to compost, we have to nourish those seeds, right? So what seeds of abundance are you planting in this moment in time? For the 2020s. We're setting the stage here for the decade to come. And these new moon times are potent and powerful. And, we're also in the week of the day out of time on the Mayan calendar. So we're really in this Syrian Stargate. And the alignments with the Lion's Gate of August 8th are coming up. So this is a very potent time, energetically, astrologically. And what are you planting? Get really clear with that in this new moon energy. I'm so saturated with the light here. I hope that's okay for you guys. So this double mission, light worker star seed, serve the world by being you. It can't be anybody but who you are. And if you start trying to be who you think others need you to be, you start to fragment yourself, right? I love the idea of just coming out of the closet, everybody, and waving your freak flag and being boldly your unique self-expression. Let the light just burst forth like a supernova from your being and speak your truth, even if the form of your words are a bit offbeat or out of common language in society. I mean, for sure mine is, right? Yet you'll find your people that connect with your way and your vibe, and that's your tribe. And you're here to serve the world by being you. It's why you're born, okay? And this other card says, jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Boom. There we go. Let the adventure take you. Say yes. Be moved by it. We're going to start with those two energies for the top of our reading. And I'll go ahead and drop the screen down. Okay, so we have our 2 points here at the top. The double mission, the card of the teacher, of the wisdom keeper. And jump in, we have the King of Wands, the card of leadership. So wise leadership, okay? When the light worker star seed, serve the world by being you. This energy that she holds, it's it's a sphere, it's an energy sphere that contains all the wisdom of her experiences and of her studies and of her research into the mysteries, into the mystery school of her earth teachings, of her earthly teachings. The earth school, she has been a student of the earth school and its teachings, and she knows her wisdom and her truth from that experience. This could say, for me, it looks like it's time for you to teach. Serve the world by being you. What your unique expression of your experience and what you've extrapolated and distilled down into its base elements, what you have to offer your community and your people that you are in contact with is a gift, and it's something that's needed. This jump in Andromedan energy, we have a passionate leadership energetic, and it is a masculine energy. So there is some sort of masculine drive that's asking you to assert yourself, to take that initiatory step into action. This leadership is passionate and it's kind and it's very guided. You can see his staff is oriented up, connecting to the consciousness of the moon and the celestial bodies. They're all kind of mapped out up here, the constellations. And so he's really pulling in this Andromedan energy, which is very feminine energy actually. He's very connected to his source creator. And that is where the life stream floods into him. His energy, his strength is drawn upon the source of creation. In this starseed, serve the world by being you, we have the Seven of Cups, which is saying that there's a lot of options there. You know, there's a lot of ways. You have a lot of information. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of potential ways that you could express, and things that you could say, and things that you could develop and share. You have many aspects to your creative being, and the key to this is and to not get overwhelmed by deciding, you know, how to apply yourself and how to engage and share yourself with the world. Is to stay very grounded. The Hierophant is very grounded, and she takes things just step by step. She follows her intuition too. There's a knowing in the wisdom. There's not a wow, a lot of amazing cards are popping out, but they're popping out in such big clumps. I don't want to. I want to get very clear, specific cards. There's a pace about her. There's an ease in her walk, because she trusts in the fullness of time, and that it doesn't all have to happen right now. That as long as she's stepping forward on the path, that next step will be guided, right? She'll know how to move or how to turn on that next step based on her ability to stay present in the now. So there is a real gift of her ability to stay present in the now. And that's what the Hierophant is really asking. As you feel this call to serve the world, we serve the world by saying yes in the present moment. And what is showing up for you right now, today? You know, perhaps it's to smile and be a beacon of friendliness and, you know, authentic friendliness to someone in you're passing by on the street, you know, even though we're masked. Might not see the smile, maybe it's a gesture of hello or of recognition, or perhaps it's, you know, following the intuition to reach out to somebody and make the phone call or write the letter. Okay, so let's keep pulling here to support the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups, this double mission. Okay, and we have the King of Swords. So this is asking to not get lost in the emotional. We have two kings here, which is very powerful on this very feminine Cancerian new moon energy. There is a swift and decisive action. It's the King of Swords cleans up that confusion and potential overwhelm that Seven of Cups can bring to you. Okay, we have counterparts here. We have a lot of royal court energies. Okay, we're going to let the reading be right here. So there is kind of a summoning of your intellect and your quick thinking and your decisive action, swift action, to really use your mind and your higher mind to stay energized and to stay in the command seat, to, you know, he is a light worker, to really activate and implement through your actions and through your dialogue, through your words, through your communication, clearing your psychic space and activating yourself as light worker starseed. The King of Swords is asking you to connect with yourself on that level. It's a card of Archangel Michael, which is a powerful energy of clearing, cleansing, cleaning the psychic field, of cleaning the mental energy, of cleaning your physical space through the intention of connecting with Archangel Michael. So do the light work. Call on these higher energies to support your swift and steady action that's very aligned with an earthly, wise energy. Your ability to swiftly act comes through the steadiness of your research, your life research and experience. In this jump in, we have counterparts. We have the divine masculine, divine feminine, the wands, the king and queen of wands. So this looks like there is a divine partnership. There is a, you can look at this as the balance of masculine and feminine energies within you. You can look at it as the balance of you and your partnership, that you are divinely partnered with your person in this time very purposefully to achieve your dream that's fast moving forward. The Chariot, which is the card of Cancer, okay? This is asking for all of you, like your whole being, your masculine and feminine energies, or you and your partner, or the alignment with Mother, Father, God, okay? The balances of the forces of creation, to really work with this new moon energy to plant those seeds, set those intentions, and this Chariot is going to carry things forward for you swiftly and quickly. We're in very exciting times that, we really are the transition team ushering in the Aquarian age, ushering in the golden age. And this, with these kings, with this queen, with this Hierophant, with these many options, there is a, pop out in the big picture. I mean, we are really in an incredibly amazing, transformative time where we really can change the world and create the world as we see with our inner eye. What is your vision of the education systems? What is the vision of the medical system, and not even inside those institutions themselves, but what does education look like? What does health look like? What does governance look like? What does a family unit look like? What do, cityscapes, townscapes look like? What does, the businesses of the future look like? What does technology of the future look like? What is the grid, the energy grid of the future look like? We are the ones that are planning the future. And the old grid is all going to change. Your ideas, your vision, your visionary being, and what you see in your mind's eye and what you feel passionately bold about, follow it and follow it through and write it. It's going to carry you. And even if you're not on like the ultimate thing, it's going to lead you into the next thing. We are meant to be creators. We're designed to be creators. We're designed to implement and take action swiftly, moving forward, to bring about and usher in the Aquarian age. We have the Nine of Wands. So project is not complete. We have more that is, unfolding. We have a lot more that's going to be unfolding, and but really we're working with a blank canvas. You activate your star-seeded gifts. You are here alive for a reason and for a purpose, and keep shining. Keep putting yourself out there in bold and risky ways, as long as you are in the universal right relations where you're not taking anything or interfering with someone else's path for their personal freedom. Boldly act. We're here to uplift each other by being who we are. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Your creative accountability is needed right now. Keep on keeping on. Make sure you stay balanced with your health. Okay, so this is the Aquarian age we're moving into, and it's not the time for depleting and draining and serving from a depleted, drained energetic. That time for coming into center, meditating, refueling the central station that is you, your spinal column, your brain, your heart, your organs. It is a part of the Aquarian age that we are tapping into free energy. Okay, we're moving out of this extractive, wasteful energy paradigm, and we are moving into the free energy paradigm. Your life is a canvas. Okay, be the artist. We're all artists. Paint your canvas that is your living, breathing, daily reality. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Trust that you are divinely guided. Trust that you are so supported energetically by our star brothers and star sisters. Okay, we are not alone. We are doing this in community and in this asteroid Neowise, the new wisdom is flooding through that ice asteroid. To have water flying through our solar system, shining this memory, this cosmic memory. It hasn't been in that zone for 6,800 years. There's so much wisdom, and water holds memory. We are so being supported and held to activate and elevate our energies right now. So I love this reading for us, and really work with the moon energies in these next couple days, and sow those seeds, plant those seeds, and we'll be working through 2020, which we've got more to work through here. We have a full-fledged pandemic that we've got to clean out of the system, and I think we need to come together as a collective and just clean this virus out of the system. So really, take your actions on getting your immune system up, your consciousness up, elevated to receive that divine inspiration to take inspired action. So much love to you, and I hope this reading sets well with you. If you would like to schedule a personal reading, my information's below, and sign up for my YouTube channel, K-Star Healing, and I do daily readings there. So if you want to catch me there, turn on your notifications and hit subscribe, and you'll see my videos popping up for you. So much love to you. Wishing you all a beautiful new moon in Cancer, and until the next time, be very well.